Hello everybody, welcome back to one of our nearly raw playlists. This time we're in the not Sunshine Tidings co-op? Nope, this is Spectacle Island. It's a big daggum island. I've already started working up here, trying to get an idea of what I wanted to do on this. I have no idea if I even want to worry about this. I don't actually need that building. What I need is that center area over there. So I think for most of the sketch, I'm just going to go over there and work. I have been playing around with random things, like figuring out how I wanted to do them, but ultimately, I'm going to work on those after I get done with this section over here, which ultimately is going to be a large stadium. So, let me see. Not raider cages. Small cages? Will we need small cages? Cat cage, dog cage, mole rats, mutant hounds. We might want some mutant hounds, maybe. Let's just set one of those down so I'll remember it. Rat chicken, not so much. Rabbit. Wolf? Yeah, maybe. Maybe. Medium cages. Feral ghoul. You know what? We're probably going to need that. I need mongrel meat. Gorilla cage? Nah. Gunner cage. Insect. Raider. Super mutant? Maybe not. Large cages. Brahmins, death claws, a gator claw, mirelurk. I am out of all of the meat. I need to go hunting. Yogwai, we're gonna definitely need that one. Okay, so hang on, let me write down what I need. Mirelurk eggs, stingwing meat. Do I want to do a bloodworm? That's actually for a different area, and I don't know whether or not this playthrough is going to entail that area, so I might want to save that for later. The beta wave and the quitting time siren. We're going to need all of those. This is the first time I think I've tried to do one of these types of settlements. I will get the other cages done. But what are we going to put them on? Let's go ahead and make our arena, or at least sketch in the arena. Do we leave the ground as is, or do we put in a solid ground? You know what? We could actually push it over here. And use this elevation right here, and maybe do like a strip, like a, I don't know, a shopping strip right through here? It seems off-centered from that, but we could actually make, I don't know, a different port. Like those are like outskirts or something like that. I'm not really sure. We'll figure that part out. Let's figure out the arena. Do we do full floors? And how big of an area will I have to use in order to fit those things in there? The only thing is doing a floor on here, a big gargantuan floor, is going to eat up build space, and which will ultimately affect FPS, so I'm not sure how I feel about this. Okay, now let me look at this on top of one of these. Okay, let's get all of this stuff away from here and square this up. And how big is that? That's a pretty decent size arena right there. That kind of works. Now, do I put it over the water so maybe I can capture some of that? I don't know. It feels like if you were going to do something like this, there would be some lower seats, obviously, and then some upper seats for folks, in which case I would probably want some seats over the water. Here, let me get some stairs or something like that so I can get the positioning of this correct. Let's put my stairs over here. Okay. Okay, definitely not a square. Obviously. Okay, that's gonna be pretty close. A bit of a rectangle is not that big of a deal. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me put... Put you right there. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Over 1? About right there. Okay. Now, I'm probably gonna have to bring it up again because it just dropped. Or can I hide these? I will probably be able to hide that. Okay, so if this is my center... No, don't actually... No, don't store. Put it there, and... Put it there. That is my center. What kind of entranceway do we want? This is going to be a grand arena, but... Here, let me just throw a couple of ideas out. I'm thinking... Let's do... Go, and... I'm going to do that. Now raise it up a little bit. And that's going to be a little area. And then we can do another one here. Nope! Go, go, grr. Okay, I'll get all of these guys sorted here in a minute, and I will put you... like here. And those can either be shops or eating areas, and then we're gonna have... I don't know, probably right here needs to be another one. I'm not really sure if I want to put walls or if I leave walls open. Okay, what I can do is to denote the passage area, so this would probably be a check-in area, maybe a hotel. Let's do that. Okay, we'll just start there. I did put up a beacon, right? Yes, I did. Okay, I've got a bed here. Let me throw down some food and water. Maybe somebody will show up. Now, all of the floorings won't be this. This is just going to say, okay, I plan on putting a shop here. Okay, there we go. And a bit of a path to that. Now, I may not actually use those as pathways, but for right now, that's pretty good. How do I like this? Okay, that does work. Now, what I'm thinking is we actually need holding facilities for creatures. So I will probably take like that hill and put, I don't know, some sort of storage area, yeah? And we'll put them this far away just in case they break containment or whatever. We don't want them eating the guests. There we go. Okay, that works. And who knows, we might have like a couple of inns or something like that. Okay, so how do I want to denote a grand entrance on this thing? How does one say, this is grand entrance? Let's do... Okay, you know what? Let's move on. Actually, let's do these. And over here. And over there. And obviously we probably... Actually, we know you could get people who want to see the bad guys. So we would probably... Hang on. We would probably do... like... that kind of wall? And what? Do like a storage container or a storage area back here for the animals? No, this is disconcerting. Hang on. What's going on? I was sitting here thinking that there might actually be people who want to sit above the creatures to see the creatures, but I'm not sure how tall all of the creatures are. I could just be serving people up for dinner. There we go. Nope. Nope. Oh my god. Stop your things. Stop. 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 There we go. Okay, we've got that. Yeah, that would probably work better. Now, you would figure there'd be rolling doors. Do I have rolling doors now? Where would that even be? I mean, yeah, we're gonna need a whole lot of these things and stuff. Can I fit this door in there? Not without making it hugely bigger. I mean, yeah, we do have barn house doors, but... Oh, really? Uh-huh. Can I squeeze you in there, and how does this work? okay, so I don't think I would be able to put it in there. And I also cannot set it up with a switch. Hi, Nick. You just felt like opening the door too, huh? I don't know, that just seems really short. But it fits along with the doors that I already have, so I guess this is a too high door, huh? How do I feel about that? You know what? I actually don't mind this for this area over here. It's a nice imposing door. But I'm not sure I'm okay with it over here. It looks weird. Okay, there's just one itsy bitsy problem. The door's on the wrong... Hi, Nick. It's on the wrong side. I mean, it is actually working properly. Just, I want the nice side to be the inside, though. Supply line to Mystic Pines. Thank you! It took you forever to show up, and of course you guys came over here and got into the stuff and things I am trying to do. Okay, so what I was saying is I would like to turn it to where these are the opposite. Hang on. You're gonna have to move. There you go. There you go. Okay, now how does that look? Hang on. Not quite sitting in there correctly. There we go. Now that makes it look much, much better in here. Okay, let's get you guys turned around. Okay, that gives us 2 doors, plus like this inter area right here. I don't know why Nick feels like he's a beast in a cage, but hey, you do you, boo-boo. It's fine. And I will probably need some sort of a something or another there. Do I put a cage on the side? I don't think anybody would want to give folks a freebie look, so I don't think we would put one there too. Okay, what about you? Okay, now, when I have the doors open like that, it's fine. When I close the doors, it's gonna be like a half a door. What if we go for... these. Stop snapping to everything. Okay, there we go, there we go. Okay, now this is like a 1.5, but we're not gonna go 1.5. What we need is some way of doing... how do I do like a path up for folks? Because this is going to be the entrance. We probably need... I don't know, walkways on either side. Like a walkway here that leads up into the upper stands on both sides. So... I'm going to spend most of my time doing this, and I'm not going to get to anything else. What do? We make narrow, sketchy path. Go ahead and fix your stability issues. That's not needed. Not even remotely. Okay, so if we're going to go from here to right there to that wall, how would I want to do that? I would want to do... Here, let's go ahead and put that there. And then I would probably use... I don't know, this is the place for dangerous people. Let's use dangerous items to get from place to place. Let's do... Want that one? Yeah. And... okay, that works. Definitely. I think I need to use the same stairwell. Those are 2 different stairwells. What do you think, Nick? I don't know, it's a hodgepodge, so I could probably use it to... right there. Okay. Now, we have a walkway to 2 floors. I think we're going to stop at 2 floors. These are going to be like the lower end seats. You can stay here if you want to, but chances are you may not survive. Okay, that is lower pathway. Then... not sure how we're gonna do this, because it looks like you would probably have seats here. But I really don't want seats there. I actually want them on the back side of this area and for this to have railing on it. You know, because we have to keep our customers alive in order for them to keep coming back, you know what I'm saying? There we go. Okay, now this one can actually be like a restaurant area, a nice little something or another for people to eat, for those who are on the rich side. How would you stop from lower end folks from coming here though? I don't know, maybe if this one was cut off and there was like a different entrance? Back here, you know, for people who want to see the creatures before they come out. Okie dokie, okie dokie. Now how do I want to handle this? Would be... Actually, I don't know that I would need to do that. What if I did it like a doorway instead? Hold on. This might be a good time to sneak some texture up in here and add in some sort of a door prefab something or another. That way it looks like they're at least semi, you know, taken care of. And then we can put, what was it, this one? That goes at the end. That. Alright, does that work good on both sides? Yes, it does. Okay. I think I could probably dress up the outside to look a little bit better. I'm not sure exactly how I want to do that, but that's the concept. Okay, let me get back upstairs and start trying to make the next level. Wait, do we do a clear? You know what, it might be a bad idea, now that I think about it, to put people sitting right above where other people, well, put their traffic right above where other people are sitting. Because someone might decide it'd be a good idea to spit on somebody else. I know humans would never do such a thing, but humans would do such a thing. Alright, and then from here, what we can do is... Do we do a solid piece on the backside, or do we do a... now that I think about it, we could actually do yet another one to the inside. There we go. Okay, that actually brings it inward a little bit. Now, do I take this one and bring it outside or keep it inside? I'm trying to determine whether or not the upper level should be out further than the other levels. I don't want to fight. I want these guys to leave me alone. I was just over here minding my own business and some super mutants started playing around on my turrets. And we can stop it right there. Let's do the same thing over here. We're gonna go away from the edge. Here. And here. Okay, now, that area right there, I probably won't take it out any further than it already is, but I might give it more room for, like, full tables. There we go. And then we can actually put full tables over here, whereas that side has definitely not got full tables. Okay, now the goal is to figure out how to make this look supported in some way, and I have no clue on that one. We are coming up on an hour and a half, so I'm obviously going to have to make this look supported, probably more pillars and definitely more pillars along the back, but also let me get into some of these shops in this walkway. These shops, I don't necessarily need them made out of warehouse pieces. As a matter of fact, some of the warehouse pieces over there are going to be covered up by wood bits and scaffolding and things like that, so I'm not married to having to use that kind of stuff and things. I think we go for our normal, let's try out different prefabs, but it's all going to be shops. And let's go here. We bring the pathway in a different way. Okay, so we've got those, and I've done a whole lot of buildings through all of this stuff of all of the shops that I do, but I haven't exactly done a walkway. How do I wish to do the walkway? I kind of feel like to add some color, because this is supposed to be a festive area. What if we did some of these? Okay, and there we won't put any more because we're going to want them to see the full view of it. Okay, now how do I make that make sense, though? I'm not sure how I feel about this. I mean, it definitely makes a path, but... I mean, it does. Just does it make a good-looking path, is the question. See, here's the problem. There's a couple of places where I think this is not going to work. Particularly around here, this one almost seems like it needs to be elevated off the ground. Like a pier style, or a bridge, maybe? Okay. You know what? I'll fix that later. I'm more worried about this. And I can just swap that one out with the one that's got supports. And what I can do is put like pillars on it. Oh, I'm running out of sunlight again. Not pillars, but banisters or something like that on there. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I think I'm going to go ahead and call this one. I have gotten to an hour and a half worth of footage, so I think I've kind of given you guys an idea, but I can't let the build go on too long, because if I do, it'll take up way too much room inside my computer, and by the end of it, we're going to have issues trying to get everything done. But, ladies and gentlemen, that is it. I will bring you back for the final. I will see you then in 5, 4, 3, 2... Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are back at Spectacle Island. We are down here towards the front, and I just wanted to start out here because nothing has changed. Hi, Nick. Round of applause. Okay, we have got everything here. I honestly did pay no attention to the bears. I have honestly not touched anything over here at all. Left it completely as is, not messing with a thing. I don't even think I may have picked up a couple of stuff and things. I don't know if I picked anything up, but let's just take it a little bit by a little bit. We've got a raider-esque outpost right here. Let's go ahead and walk through that. Everything on the porch is pretty clear. Pretty clear. And then we go in here and it's a door that is open. Were you born in a barn? So this is a barracks of sorts. There's a couple animals in here just hanging out, doing their things, doing their stuff. And then up here we've actually got a full-on lookout and hangout. And don't ask me what is going on with the mannequins. I've gone back to a couple of settlements and they are just being very, very odd. I don't know. It looks like somebody put him in the corner. Maybe he did something wrong. Maybe he said something wrong. I don't know what's going on with it. I've gone back to a couple of them and they're like blasted apart and I'm not sure exactly why. Like, that guy's levitating. You know what? I'm not here to tell them that they can't. There is an overview of the full stadium. I am hoping that during the actual series that I will be able to pull off getting the stadium to work properly and having a couple of recordings of the show that it puts together. But we'll just see. I'm not sure because I honestly can't remember that much about how it works. I have done nothing inside this room. Nothing. Everything is exactly the same. Now, we've got a long walkway all the way through here. We've got a general store. I did have to go through...
Pretty good lately.
Okay. I did have to go through and arm every single person in here and give them... You know what happens when Link smacks that, or when you're in Skyrim and you smack that. I wouldn't recommend it. I don't care how much it looks at you weird. Anyway, yeah, there's like all of the shops, well, not all of the shops, some of the shops are actual residences. And some of the shops are not. Actually, now that I think about it, I probably should show you guys the stats for the settlement too, right? Alright, there we go. We are at 17 people, 59 food, 46 water, 32 power, 199 defense, 17 beds, and our happiness is at 59, and it is currently going up. I had an incident, and by an incident, I mean like about 20 or so incidences. Since I started building here, everything kept getting hit over and over and over again, and I kept losing settlers. So I went through and put armor on everybody and gave everybody better weapons because they were just getting annihilated. I did change a couple of things in here. I added a couple of extra benches and made things look nice. Then we're going to go over here to this chems area and the doctor area. We got an optometrist. No, not an obstetrician. What are you?
Fixing up.
Let's go around here to the door, and we got a couple of beds in here for people to stay on. He's got a few meds, but not many, but he's basically just checking people's stuff and things. And then we go over here to this one. And she's got a couple of beds.
If you need it. For a small fee, of course.
Uh-oh.
I had no choice.
Uh-oh. What are we dealing with this time? Whoa, whoa. Over here? Okay. Don't do it, dude. Don't do it. I will come over here and stab you in the ankle. Yep. Thought so. Oh no, he's gonna explode!
Thanks for
Hold
your
me.
help.
You didn't even try to help. Oh, God. I hate when they do that. They just lock you into a
Can't argue
conversation.
with your timing. We appreciate the help.
I've been here for days. Dude. No. Let's put that away. Dadgummit. I wanted his armor. That really sucks. Oh well, oh well. Anyway, we keep getting hit over here is my point. I don't know what it is about this area, but they really, really don't like me. Oh no, it's not the only one. Dude, protect the chicken.
Look at all that blood.
Somebody picking on my Brahmin? Did you get him? Okay, I think you got him. Well, we've got a lookout tower, and we've got a Brahmin area over here, and we'll go ahead over here just in case there happens to be more folks spawning. I didn't take this down. This is still here, and I furnished it. We've got another security area, a couple of beds, and a locker. I don't see anybody else. And we'll go up here. Because they keep spawning up here too, I went ahead and put a turret up here. And our settlers thing, I didn't change anything inside this building, by the way. Nothing. Not a thing. I didn't touch any of that stuff and things. Okay, let's go back to the village. Okay, so we went through both Doc's offices. Then we've got the armorer and the weapons. And they've got a cute little house here. Hang on. Just careful not to get licked on your way in the door. And that's basically it. They've got a full-on support system because, you know, this area is eroding, and then they've got some crops there. And then we've got a small restaurant here with a cat that's decided to do the burying itself inside the sand thing. And this dude is sticking his hand underneath there. You know you could just move it, right? Okay. Apparently he catches some things and cooks it up, and everybody just sits here and enjoys the view. Okay, we covered all of those buildings. Let's go over here. I probably should be walking a whole lot slower, but I kind of want to get to the main area. We got a clothing store, which is basically just a merch store. Hey guys, have you heard about merch? Well, we have got the merch for, you know, the stuff and things going on in there. And she's got a bit of a room back here. It's not great, but it's not bad. And her area is hidden as well. I just got my feet wet. Dadgummit. I hate wet socks. And then we've got the actual stadium, I guess. I mean, I don't know that there's an official name for it. We've got those. Everything's been resized. We've got these guys. I thought at one point, I remember some of these guys that moved. Maybe I'm thinking of Fallout 76. It's been a long time since I played Fallout 76, but I thought some of these guys moved. So I was going to set them there as like traps that we needed to be careful of. And this guy right here is haunted. Very, very haunted. When I try to move him, he doesn't move. He just goes where he wants to. So I've just left him there. And he's kind of weird. So we've got a couple of dog pens, and we've got a big animal pen. I think this is the Yogwai. No, that's probably... Is that the Yogwai? It's either... No, it's a Deathclaw. It's a Deathclaw. And then we've got the Yogwai here. At least I think so. And then we've got a place for raiders right here. So, you know, we can occasionally have smaller game come into the place. What you supposed to be doing? Do you see this dude? Got a functional area back here where they keep track of all of the stuff and things and keep the animals tame until they're not supposed to be tame. And we've got these guys plugging away at the PCs so that they can handle all of the stuff and the things. Yep. I'm pretty sure there's not going to be any problems with those guys running everything, is there? Is there? Okay, then we have got the two entrances on both sides. Let's go over here to the hoity-toity side. The one where you got a little bit of extra caps to spend. They've got really good views over here. They've got luxury accommodations here at these chairs. And we have got a bar who keeps trying to serve drinks to children. What are you doing? You're a hooligan, go.
Some items.
You're a hooligan. Go work on the stuff and the things. Why are you carrying a plunger? You know, I'm not going to ask any questions. Just go do what you're supposed to be doing. You're not supposed to be over here doing the stuff and the things. Why fog? And moving on upstairs, there's a little bit more of a relax and eat and stuff like that. Just like buy your stuff down there and maybe a little bit of extra food. Like if you go down there to the concession stands or go through there, you can come up here and eat and enjoy a bit of shade as well. So these are very, very nice locations. And then we go over to the other side where it's a bit more throw popcorn at the bad guy kind of thing. And let's go to our first section. We got one seat here. Here you can actually see all of the creatures and stuff that they have lined up, and you can, I don't know, maybe put in DJ requests coming from over there. This whole area is covered in advertisements and creature heads and people snapping pictures and refreshments. It's a really nice day at the Coliseum, I guess you could say. It would be nice if I could fill this place up with a whole bunch of people. It would be really nice to see this particular settlement completely full. And then we've got like the upper section, what would be referred to as the nosebleed section, where people would come up here, and I will just go ahead and say I don't think these openings right here should probably be here. There might be the occasional time where a contestant that was not specified might wind up in the arena. And of course these upper levels, both sides have got the same exact upper levels, just so you can have a little bit of extra people squeezed in here. Yeah, this is very dangerous and probably not the best way to spend a weekend, but guess what? This place spends a whole lot of weekends doing the stuff and the things. Okay, that is this entire settlement. There were plans for additional things to go on in here. I'm just not sure that it kind of fits with the way things turned out. I do like the way things have turned out, but I feel like maybe instead of this being a settlement, I think this is more of a raider area, in which case some of the items may not even show up until I decide to use it for a raider area, because that right there, it's kind of like, yeah, I could turn it into a house, but I think I've done that about 3,000 times. This seemed a bit different, and this place right here definitely doesn't seem like something the Minutemen would run, so yeah, I think it does kind of work. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, that is it for this particular... Hey, there's that dude. That's it for this particular settlement. I've got 3 more settlements, and I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to get them done before the update happens, and I don't know if the update is going to mess up my save. So I think what I'm going to do is pause here on builds and try to finish up the main quest. I'll still be working on a couple of builds, but I'm definitely going to put more effort into trying to finish... Wow, that got foggy. I'm going to try and go ahead and finish out the main quest, so I've at least got the footage for that. So I guess we will find out which side we take. This is crazy, dude. It's like pea soup out here. Pea soup. So, guys, I will see you in the next one. You have a wonderful day, a wonderful night, and you stay shiny. Bye!